Let's get into it. I'm ready to dive into all things Madden 25, but before we do, I want to give a huge thank you to the great folks at EA for giving me a tremendous opportunity to head down to Orlando and visit their studios, along with a few other fellow content creators. Not only did we get to play College Football 25 early, but we also got to play Madden 25 early as well. We got a tour of the facility. We were able to see a ton of behind-the-scenes things, and it was just a really great overall experience. So again, thank you so much to the awesome folks at EA for giving me that opportunity. There's a ton of Madden 25 information to unpack, ranging from gameplay to their new boom technology, franchise overview, presentation, commentary teams, ultimate team, a lot. I'm not really going to go into depth with all of the new features, but rather I'm just going to talk about the ones that stood out to me and the ones that I'm looking forward to when Madden 25 comes out. So this is a bit of a big one here, Boom Tech. In Madden NFL 23, the team introduced the Field Sense animation branch system to deliver on control rather than outcome that feel more scripted or predetermined. This year in Madden NFL 25, that vision is being accelerated with the introduction of Boom Tech, our next gameplay innovation that has been over 2 years in the making. It's going to feel more authentic, it's going to feel more real, feeling like you already know what's going to happen before it actually happens. With this technology, that should be a non-issue. Some of the features that you can expect within Boom Tech gameplay are physical-based tackling, reloaded hit stick, ball carrier control, foundational football, NFL immersion, the whole 9 yards. Run the rock with confidence and command. A new ball carrier balance and recovery system determines a specific Boom Tech branching animation based on the quality of the hits and the ratings of the players involved. It's not going to be a situation where every running back or every wide receiver is going to be the same. Based on the quality of hits and ratings of that player is going to be contingent upon whether or not these animations actually get activated. Get the control you need to counter the hit stick, break the tackle, and recover your balance. So with that being said, Christian McCaffrey is also going to have better results from a ball carrying standpoint than maybe a rookie would. So let's check out franchise mode here. The NFL draft and franchise is more authentic than ever with a rebuilt environment, fresh player fits, so new outfits that's going to be resembled in the game, iconic movements, a draft prospect board that's easy to navigate, real-time draft trades. Basically everything that you see on draft night, you're going to see in the game. It's not going to be the same thing that we've been seeing for years and years when it comes to the NFL draft. It's going to really make you feel like you're a part of the NFL draft and really resemble what an NFL draft is today. Manage personalities through dynamic storylines in team meeting rooms, coach's office, press conferences, and practice sidelines. So as a coach, there's going to be a lot for you to deal with in terms of not treating every player the same. Every player is going to be different. Every player is going to respond different. And because they respond differently, that's really going to dictate how you coach that player. Core depth improvements featuring teams and rookie records, improved team rosters, AI for free agency on draft selections, new draft stories and generators, refined player progression, logic focus on younger and older players, revamped news content focus on important games every week, and female models. So for the first time, you're going to be able to have a female head coach in Madden 25. If ever I needed a selling point to play franchise mode, this is definitely the one. That's astounding. That's something that's never happened before, and it's finally here. I'm gonna be all over that. I'm not much of a franchise person, but knowing that I can make my own female coach now, heck yeah, I'm gonna be all over that. I think that's awesome. I believe we've had female coaches in the game before. I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure Jen Welters was one of the first female coaches in the game, but she wasn't a head coach. So the fact that you're able to select and make a female head coach, I think for me, it's a sell for me. It's given me a lot of reason to play it for sure. Presentation overview, I feel like is one that maybe a lot of people might not be that interested in, but for me, I kind of took a liking to it. New broadcast teams and commentary, and the most immersive audio experience in the history of the game. So this is actually kind of cool. When we actually got an in-depth tour of the facility, we actually got to go into the room in which the sound guy was implementing all of the different hits, all of the different nuances and sounds that you would actually hear in a game. There really wasn't anything to criticize because it really just, the pops were loud, the booms were loud, the hit sticks were loud, and you could tell they've been working on this for a while, and it definitely pays off, and it definitely shows that. We've added crowd audio sourced from the 2023 NFL season's Monday Night Football games, NFL film, so it's real crowd noise. So that's even better. The fact that they actually took real live audio from Monday Night Football, from NFL films. It's not just something that's being pumped in. It's actual people that were at games that they were able to record their sound and implement it into the game. On-field sound effects has been increased and refreshed. Pad collision, grunts, exertions, etc. They have over 500 samples that they've implemented into the game. That's kind of dope. Okay, so this is by far one of the biggest ones for me. Commentary teams. Play-by-play has never sounded so good. New teams joined the booth to accompany Charles Davis and Brandon G for the first time in 8 years. So it's been 8 years of us listening to Charles Davis and Brandon G. That's quite a long time. Mike Tirico and the former NFL tight end Greg Olsen are paired along with Kate Scott and former NFL quarterback Brock Hard. You guys, Kate Scott is in Madden 25, the first female commentator in Madden ever. I can't speak for anyone else, but I just love it when video games are able to make strides. I was able to meet Kate Scott personally. She's a dope person, an even better human being. I just really found her so inspiring. Another great story was when we were getting a tour of the facility, and we were actually in an audio recording booth with her audio team, and she was walking us through how she was making different calls, the cadence of her voice, you know, whether her voice was up or whether her voice was down, you know, kind of having to say the same lines over and over again, but at the same time, she was extremely energetic. She really just she brought the energy. Kate, whether you know it or not, you're truly an inspiration. There's a lot of female Madden players out here, some known, some unknown, but just to know that there is a female presence in the broadcast booth is something pretty special. I don't know about y'all, but I can't wait for Kate Scott to commentate my games in Madden 25. It's just the reality. These new teams are here to refresh your Madden NFL experience and bring to life with over 42,000 fresh recordings at launch with multiple in-season updates to keep it fresh. So on top of the 42,000 recordings that they already have, they plan on bringing in more as the season goes on. So everything is very, very live, very, very up to date. Nothing is going to come across stale. Nothing is going to come across as being overused. You're likely going to hear something new every single time you play the game. I feel like live game modes is going to be pretty big for a lot of people, specifically when it comes to team playbooks. Throughout the entire season, you're going to get updated team playbooks. So I think what that means is if there are any alterations or if there's any changes, you're going to get the most up-to-date playbooks in the game. If you want to stick with the playbooks that you've had at launch, that's completely fine, but know that you do have the option to use updated playbooks. Let's get into Ultimate Team. We have a ranked online head-to-head mode in Madden. Earning ranked points will move you up and down divisions with not only a new level of competition, but a new level of rewards. Win games, earn rewards through the ranks, all the way to the Legends division, an exclusive level of competition reserved for the top 100 Ultimate Team players. I don't know if I'm going to be climbing up the ranks anytime soon. I mean, your girl's just out here trying to win some Super Bowls from time to time when she can, but just knowing that that's now in the game, I think it's pretty superb. So this is a pretty big one right here. In solo seasons, players can play full games against AI opponents of escalating difficulty to progress from regular seasons into playoffs and all the way to the Super Bowl. So if you don't feel like playing regular seasons and online head-to-head and being in there with sweats with solo regular seasons, you can do that now. You can play towards a Super Bowl against the CPU. Move out of the way, solo battles. Come right on in, solo seasons. So yeah, those are just some of the new features that I'm specifically looking forward to in Madden 25. Let me know down in the comments below what you're looking forward to. Pre-orders are available now. I'd highly suggest going the bundle route because not only do you get Madden 25 early, but you also get College Football 25 early. So for about $140, I feel like you're getting a decent deal for 2 football games. All right, y'all, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.